feel guilty for shit that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burned a cross or hit my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible shit way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. Fuck a Nazi, fuck a white supremacist, fuck anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so fucking pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy,
You wish you were black.
no face,
Yeah.
can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies, don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a fucking waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. She's white and he raps. She stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, it's fire, but we lit the flame. We siphoning gas. So fuck this corny little honky man. The whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white, no say shit, can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies, don't tell me how to see it through my white
I
eyes.
got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018 bitching? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Fuck sakes, acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer when I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't shit cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white, no say shit, I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies, don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes. White boy, don't say that.
Oh, whoa, what happened?
White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
Alright, pause it. It's over. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright.
How white do you need to be white?
Oh, sorry, say that again.
How white do you need to be white? At GFL, the Jamaican guys and stuff were calling me white.
Really? Wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't even remotely look white.
They were calling me white.
Wait, yo. Check this out. Okay, who's white and who's not white?
I know, right?
See, look how white I am.
But
Look how white I am.
but compared to
See,
them,
I'm white.
compared to how black they are, I'm white. I'm white in their eyes, right? Like, I don't blame them.
What are you? So what is your background, anyways?
Man, background is funny, right? Talking about this video, right? How
Yeah.
they like to blame the actions of your ancestors for your own actions, right? What I am is a mixture of the native population that weren't good or bad, and the Spanish came that took over them, right? So should I feel bad about my Spanish ancestors coming over and enslaving possibly my native ancestors? Or if I'm Aztec descent, should I feel bad about the Aztecs sacrificing the other natives around the area, right? That's craziness. That's craziness, right? Like, you go back far enough, ain't nobody's history is good. History is horrible, man, because people are brutal, right? Nature is brutal, and we come out of that. So that's the way it is. Has nothing to do with white or black or race in that context. All
So you do have white ancestors.
Right, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Well, it depends what you mean by white, because some people didn't consider Italians white,
That's true. That's
which
true.
is weird, right?
Or Irish. Don't forget about the Irish.
Right? And look, to me, I consider Asians, like Chinese
And
and
Scottish,
Japanese,
sorry.
white.
And Scottish too. Only
Right?
English.
Yeah, I know,
Or
right?
English Canadian. English speaking Canadian. Yeah.
And really, the whole thing of
Or
race.
what about Toronto, 1933? Blacks, no blacks and Jews allowed, and Irish need not apply. Signs on Toronto buildings in 1933. Oh yeah, by the way, we're in Toronto, Canada, in case anybody's wondering.
How do they know you're Irish, besides your accent?
There's ways to, well, the accent, I guess they go by the accent. Or maybe, no, because those were maybe Irish immigrants straight from Ireland from the potato famine.
Okay, Ireland
They came from Ireland, they fled Ireland because of the potato famine and settled in America and Canada.
is
And then the English white Canadians did not like them.
so is
White English speaking Canadians did not like the Irish.
yes, English speaking.
Yes.
The Ireland is its own island, right? Or
No,
is it
there's
part of
Northern
it?
Ireland, and I think it's called. Yo, I have to ask my friend. I think it's called. Maybe someone in the comments could correct me if I'm wrong. Northern Ireland is, I think, is part of the UK, and Southern Ireland, I think, is called the Republic of Ireland. I think I'm not 100 or I'm not. Please, anyways, in the comment sections, please correct me if I'm wrong.
So they weren't even being racist; they were being nationalists.
Who?
The whoever we're not considering the Irish, right? Like Irish need not apply. That's a discriminative, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not based on
No, but it
race.
was allowed back then. It was allowed back in Toronto back in 1933.
Yeah. But it's not based on race, right?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was and maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I have to do
No.
more research
Yeah,
into
like
that.
the Irish race. Is that what I'm supposed
I
to
know Irish
understand?
people are white, so it's not because they're white. It's because they're Irish. So
Yeah.
it's culture. Yeah, maybe culture.
Exactly.
Culture and language. Also, Irish people do. I think I forget what language they speak. Gaelic? Is it Gaelic?
Yeah, something
I have
like
to ask
that.
my Irish friend about that. You know, he knows more. Obviously, he lives in Ireland and he knows exactly all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert on. I don't know that much about Irish history, so I can't really. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth too much. You know.
But we can determine that it's not based on race. Clearly. Right? It can't be based on race. Like, what do you even mean by race anymore at that point? Right?
Mm.
You know how close, like, Ireland is an island, right? So they came from the mainland. If you go back far enough, they didn't just sprout out of the ground. They went there, just like the Japanese came from Japan. I mean, China.
And
They-
what? Sorry, Japanese did what in China?
The Japanese, the Japanese that we recognize as Japanese, not the native Japanese, as you may know, they look
What
more
Japanese
white.
are you talking about here?
The Asian-looking Japanese, the one that we would recognize as Japanese.
Oh,
Because-
what, you mean in Toronto? You're talking about Japanese people in Toronto?
No, Japanese in Japan.
Oh, what about them?
Like, ancestrally, they came from China.
No, not just China, Korea and
But
maybe Mongolia. I think no,
the-
Korea and Tibet and different surrounding countries.
The mainland.
No, the original inhabitants
Right.
of Japan were actually Caucasians.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know.
the what you would refer to as the Yamamoto Japanese defeated them and pushed them all the way up into the northern province of Hokkaido. And they're referred to as the Ainu, and they're Japan's first nationally recognized minority group.
right? But like, did they become a race as soon as they entered that island?
And yeah, they had blonde. Yeah, they had blue eyes and stuff. But I think they mixed with the Japanese. So I don't know. I don't know if they look Caucasian, or I think they look a mix. I don't know if they look Caucasian anymore. They might look more Japanese now. I don't know that much about the Ainu.
Oh, I seen a little interview about them. I mean, a documentary about them.
Oh, you did? That's interesting.
Yeah, they're interesting. Have you ever seen that anime Princess Mononoke?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That main character is one of them. I didn't know that.
It's Ainu? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, me
Oh,
neither.
actually,
I had
there's an
no
anime.
idea.
Oh, wait. There's an anime called Golden Kamuy, and there's one of the main characters is Ainu.
Yeah,
So anyone who's interested, check out that anime. I recommend it.
right? Like, because I didn't know, watching the anime now, all the other Japanese people see him as different and weird, right?
Yeah.
And like, oh, now I know why, because the guy doesn't even look Japanese, and his whole style is different, right? Nah, it's interesting, but yeah, like the Japanese before they were Japanese, they were humans that came from the mainland, right? So like, nah, man, race is not even a real thing. Never mind to be separated by them. It's really
So you're
dumb.
saying race doesn't actually exist?
Not really, not in any way that matters.
Oh, okay, I agree.
Yeah, because like in terms of behavior, what?
Okay, I think we're gonna end this video with this song. And maybe the next video will be snowflakes. How's that? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, ja mata na minasan.